Welcome back to Tales from the Shelf. I think you know what time it is. Gamera vs. Viras. Gamera's fourth adventure, and definitely one of his most important. The last two movies, we've seen Gamera fight monsters that originated here on Earth, but this time, we're going extraterrestrial. The very first thing you see in the movie is this weird spaceship made out of ping pong balls, and a bunch of aliens discuss how they're going to conquer the Earth, but before too long, Gamera flies into space and attacks it. Now, this is more like it. Weird spaceships, aliens, Gamera in space. This is what I love about this series. It makes no sense, it's super imaginative, and it's got that old school classic sci-fi feel to it. By this point, the Godzilla series had begun using aliens as villains, so it's no shock that Gamera would start doing the same thing. Speaking of Godzilla, the original English release for this movie was Destroy All Planets, likely trying to capitalize on the success of Destroy All Monsters, the Godzilla film released that same year. Again, they seem to be trying to hide Gamera from his own movie. But I've complained about that enough. Let's move on. The kid main characters in this movie are Boy Scouts who seem to be technical wizards, and they pilot a little yellow submarine. Insert Beatles music here. These kids say Gamera like 40,000 times. It's become kind of iconic. Even the angry video game nerd parodied that scene. It's worth noting that one of the two boys is white, something that was a bit of a trend in the series for the next few entries. From what I understand, Daiei, the studio behind the Gamera movies, had struck a deal with American International Television to directly release the movies on TV in the States. But the one stipulation was that there had to be at least one American actor in the movie. Naturally, finding American actors who could speak Japanese was pretty tough at that time, so this boy in particular was the son of an American officer stationed in Japan. The boys eventually get on board the alien ship and become their captives, so they have to outsmart the aliens and find a way back down to Earth. The aliens are pretty interesting, but I won't go into any more detail yet. This was also the start of Gamera utilizing something dreadful that was seemingly becoming more commonplace in kaiju movies at the time. Stock footage. At one point, the aliens scan Gamera's brain to learn more about him, and that leads into a 10-minute-long flashback scene of Gamera's previous battles. We see all the highlights from both Baragon and Gauss. This does mean we get a little extra monster action and less boring human stuff, which is nice, but seriously, 10 minutes of this? And in the original English release, they doubled it to 20 minutes. Holy hell. That's not the only stock footage, though. Eventually, the aliens take control of Gamera with a mind control device and send him out to destroy the world. Remember in my review of Gamera vs. Baragon when I said to remember the dam being destroyed? Well, here's the first recall of that. Then they use footage from the original movie to depict Gamera destroying the city. This is ridiculous, man. The original movie was in black and white, so this footage doesn't blend at all. When the boys eventually escape the alien ship and free Gamera from the mind control, the aliens form together to create the giant squid monster Viras, finally, and the fight is on. It's a good fight, a bit more comedic than the previous monster fights we've seen in the series. The best part, though, is when Viras stabs Gamera's underbelly a bunch of times. It's pretty gruesome, but then this happens. Haha, yeah, I love that scene. It's so weird. It's awesome. And that's the movie. I know I ragged on it for its shortcomings there for a bit, but I think this is a very entertaining entry in the series. It's got aliens, spaceships, kid geniuses, and a great kaiju battle to top it all off. When it comes to Gamera, what more could you really ask for?